Alright, hello everyone, what is up? My name is Marshall, and today we are doing episode number 2 of this Fulham career mode. Thank you guys for all the suggestions on the first episode, and make sure to keep the transfer suggestions or just other ways to improve this series coming in the comments. And one thing that you guys did vote for unanimously, 100% vote, was that we should be recalling Jozabed, because he is a decent player, like I said. If we can find him somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Jozabed, 25 rated, 75, or 25 age, 77 overall. Would be kind of bad the other way around. Anyway, we're getting him back into the team, and I think he will make a good player in that midfield position. Yeah, so I think we're going to try in this game against Arsenal Tula. I think they're a Russian side. Not too sure about that. But we're going to try a 4-2-3-1, I think, or something like that. Or maybe we'll try a 3 at the back thing. I'm just not really too sure. I just want to experiment with the team at this point. I like the 4-4-2 in the last game. I can see the 4-3-3 working, but we're just going to keep experimenting. And in this episode, we'll play Arsenal Tula, and if we qualify, we will play somebody in the knockout stages of the preseason tournament. And depending on how long those games run, we might go to a third game against the final of the preseason tournament. So we could do that as well. Not too sure what's going to happen. But first, we're going to check the shortlist. A lot of suggestions, as I said, came from the comments. I did some research of my own. And I think the general consensus is that we need a new keeper, which I'm down with. So let's see about this. Bernabe and Emilio Martinez were both transfer listed, and I thought I'd have a look at them. Emiliano Martinez isn't much better than the keepers that we have right now, but he is transfer listed, so we could get him for a bit cheaper, I feel. Daniel Bentley was suggested in the comments, but we can't scout him for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Alexander Schwolo, I'd like to get him. As you know, he was very good against us in the Hoffenheim career mode. And I'd kind of like to get him in, especially since he's only on 12 months left in his contract, but maybe we can get him on pre-contract as well. Silikov is another player, backup keeper, I believe, for Spartak Moscow. Vid Belic from Carpi. And Angus Gunn, we could loan in with a future fee, but I feel like he's not much better than the keepers that we have in the team right now. And then, so those are our options for keeper. Let me know what you guys think about them. For center back, we did get a few suggestions, and these are the ones I've gotten in. Joop van der Linden, I have never heard of this guy, so we'll just scout him, see what happens. Steven Cocker was suggested in the comments. Salvatore Bocchetti might be a good signing to make too, but I don't really think we need another center back right now. And yeah, I think the most pressing position here is this central midfield. So I'm looking at Walter Gargano. He's a bit old, but you know, he looks like a decent player. But I don't know whether he'd like to move because he is Uruguayan, and I don't know if he'd like to go back to England. Marvin Bacalor is another player. Joe Ledley is someone that we could look to sign. He's not getting a lot of time for Crystal Palace. So we could look at that. I think his contract is expiring in 12 months, so we might look to get him in on a pre-contract, or we could get him cheaper during this window. Sebastian Larsson is another one whose contract is expiring in 12 months, and I think he'd make a pretty good signing. So let me know what you guys think about these two, Joe Ledley and Sebastian Larsson, in the comment section. Dan Gosling is somebody that I'm really intrigued by because he doesn't really get to play that much. I mean, he plays sometimes for Bournemouth, yeah, but it just kind of depends on their form and what Eddie Howe's thinking. So he might be someone that we could look to get in. Probably won't be able to afford him in this window, though, because he is a decent Premier League player. And as you saw in the last episode, we put in a couple offers to test the waters on Goiko Simiro and, I don't know, and then Brita Sambalanga was suggested in the comments, and we might look to get him in, but I'm pretty happy with the strikers in the team right now. But the big limiting factor on this is our budget. As you can see here, we only have 1.6 million in the transfer budget with 40,000 wages, so we could adjust this depending on the player's wages, but it's important that we find a player with low wages to sign in this window. I think we're probably going to be able to only sign one transfer and one loan if we do our stuff right, and maybe if we get a good offer, we might sell one or two players, but I'm just really not looking to do that. What we do want to do, though, is loan all of these people out that I have listed for loan. That'll free up a little space in the wage budget. You know, if they all go, we could have like plus 10,000 or so into the wage budget, and that could be helpful. I'm just not too sure. But let's get into this game against Arsenal Tula, and I'll finish my little ramble here, and hopefully we can advance to the knockout stages. Alrighty, guys, so I finished that match and we actually lost 2-0. It was a very, very sloppy and poor performance in this game. And, yeah, I wasn't really too pleased with the team. So a win, a loss, and a draw from preseason. And they got 2 goals here. Although we were by far the better team in the opening portions of the match, I switched to 3 at the back, tried a 3-4-3 at the end with some of the rotation players, and clearly that wasn't a very good idea because we were garbage and we conceded 2 goals in the last 20 to 30 minutes. But as you can see, we had quite a few chances like that one, a long shot from Kevin McDonald. And I thought, you know, with the 4-2-3-1, we were doing alright. I wasn't at my best FIFA there, but there you go. There you can see Scott Parker kicks it straight to Rasic, I think is his name, and it was just an easy finish, just like I did with Demirbay in the other game. And, yeah, then I got frustrated. I did a bunch of yellow cards, did a bunch of stupid stuff. Yeah, so I think that what I need to do here is go with the 4-4-2. I don't think we've made it through into the next round. It depends on goal difference, I think. So we have -2 here now, +2. So I think we actually have 0 goal difference. And there you can see there's a second goal from Resic. But I think we have 0 goal difference. They might have negative goal difference, so I don't know. It's probably going to come down to goal difference. I think if it's a draw in the other game, I don't know. Just, we need to hope that we have a good goal difference and that it was draw in the other game. But I don't think we are going through. As you can see, Zaragoza won, so Nancy are probably... I think that's not a good result for us. I don't know, though. Let's check. Are we going to be in the semifinals of the preseason tournament? Yes, we are, actually. We're playing Numancia from the second tier of Spain. Looks like we did end up getting through. And let's see, the other 2 teams that get through are Zaragoza and Cordoba. So Nancy and Arsenal Tula were eliminated, and let's get into that semifinal. So guys, we got a transfer offer for one of our keepers that we did transfer list, but I'm thinking of I'm gonna stall on that one because I'd like to see if we can do some sort of swap here. So let's check out the scout report. Bernabe probably is not going to be good enough, but we need to find at least one keeper that we can go for. So I think I'm just gonna try to exchange him and see what they want for each one, and then we'll make a decision based on value. Wonderful play. What a goal! Oh, sexy as hell. No. No way! No way! 2 goals in added time. No way! Bruh! No way! No way did this just happen. No freaking way. Man, we just went behind 1-0 in the 87th minute. And then we scored 2 goals in added time to win the game. Wow. Not gonna lie to you guys, we were pretty poor today. We couldn't break them down. I got kind of frustrated there with Sonny Aluko. Yeah, we had a few chances. We hit the post here with Chris Martin, but this is in the second half already. I mean, this game was just, we could not break them down for the life of us, and Cabano missed a chance, or I guess that was Aluko again. Aluko missed more chances, and our strikers were missing so many chances, and then they did that. Not really much of a chance there. But yeah, I think we need a new striker, guys, and I wouldn't mind a new keeper. But then they scored, and that was a really unfortunate goal. We tackled him, and then it got cleared straight off the defender, and their people were just quicker than ours. But then we got a superb goal. I was going to say fantastic, and then I said superb. But what a flick from Williams, and that was in the 90th minute added time. And then this one long ball forward. We found Chris Martin, and he finished. And the ironic thing is that that goal is probably going to give us the funds to replace him. So, just think about that, Chris Martin. If you wouldn't have scored that goal, you probably wouldn't get replaced. That's kind of... I mean, we're not going to sell him, but he's just not going to get as much playing time. Hopefully, we're going to be signing a new striker. And we'll be playing Real Zaragoza in the final. We already beat them in the group stage, so hopefully we can do that again in the final and get ourselves a little bit more money. But, yeah, let's... Just before we end the episode off, I'm going to go ahead and throw in some bids. Alright, so all of our offers have been rejected with this guy in as Makeway. So we are just going to go ahead and accept this £210,000 bid from Shrewsbury. He can go ahead and go over there if he decides to. Alright guys, I think we're going to put in a bid for Sebastian Larsson. I really want him. So he only has, so we have, let's see, he's got pretty high wages though, which is going to be a problem. But let's see, let's go ahead and offer, can we use anybody as Makeway? Let's see, can we use any of these youngsters? Would Sunderland want any of these players? Let's try Fode Nabai plus 900,000. Do you think they'll accept that? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Let's see. Sebastian Larsson, a bid has been put in, and we will also put in a bid for, yeah, I just don't know. Give me some suggestions for strikers, guys, because I'm not really too sure. But that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy. I'm still kind of getting the logistics together of this career mode. These haven't been my best career mode episodes the last two, but hopefully I can just start to get it together, and we can get some good career mode episodes in. Make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you guys all again next time.